Most people view savings as a destination. They believe that if they can just accumulate a specific number in a bank account, they have won the game. This is a static mindset in a dynamic world. On this channel, we do not build monuments, we build engines. If your money is sitting still, it is losing its power. Inflation is the friction that eats stagnant capital, but velocity is the force that multiplies it. Today, we break down the clinical physics of wealth. We are discussing the velocity factor. The machine-like grind requires you to view your capital as a biological entity. It must circulate to survive. In traditional finance, velocity is defined as the frequency at which a single unit of currency is used to purchase goods and services. In the wealth blueprint, velocity is the speed at which your capital moves from one asset to the next, harvesting profit at every turn. Stagnant money in a low-yield savings account is an engine idling in a garage. It consumes resources without producing movement. To join the 1%, you must learn to keep the engine in high gear. The first principle of velocity is the elimination of dead time. Dead time is the period between earning a dollar and deploying that dollar into a productive system. Most people let their money sit in a checking account for weeks or months while they decide what to do. This is a failure of architecture. A high-performance financial system has predefined lanes. The moment capital enters the system, it is automatically routed to its destination, whether that is debt reduction, equity, or automated investment. There is no hesitation, there is only execution. Next, we address the reinvestment loop. The primary difference between a consumer and an engineer is what they do with the harvest. When a consumer sees a profit, they see a reason to upgrade their lifestyle. They take the energy out of the machine to heat their house. When an engineer sees a profit, they see more fuel for the engine. They reinvest the gains immediately to increase the velocity of the next cycle. This is how momentum becomes unstoppable. You aren't just adding to your wealth, you are accelerating the rate at which your wealth adds to itself. Velocity also requires a ruthless audit of your opportunity cost. Every dollar held in cash is a dollar that isn't working. While you must maintain a strategic reserve for emergencies, anything beyond that reserve is a drag on your performance. You must calculate the cost of your safety. If you are keeping $50,000 in a 0.5% account because you are waiting for the right time and the market is moving at 8%, your safety is costing you $3,750 a year in lost velocity. In the machine-like grind, we don't wait for the right time, we create the right system. Furthermore, velocity is about the efficiency of the turn. How quickly can you move capital out of an underperforming asset and into a high-performance one? Many investors become sentimentally attached to their losers. They hold on to a failing stock or a stagnant property because they don't want to admit a mistake. This is an emotional leak. An engineer doesn't care about being right, they care about the machine's output. If an asset is slowing down the velocity of the portfolio, it is pruned. The 1% understand that wealth is not a bucket, it is a river. If you dam the river, the water becomes stagnant and toxic. If you keep it flowing, it generates power. You must view every dollar as a high-speed projectile. Your job is to ensure that it never hits a wall. It should hit an asset, bounce back with interest, and be fired again instantly. This is the infinite loop in action. This is the velocity factor. To master this, you must develop a clinical detachment from the currency itself. Money is not security, systems are security. High-velocity systems are the only true hedge against a changing world. When you stop trying to hold money and start trying to move it, the scale of your growth changes. You move from linear progression to exponential acceleration. The machine does not rest, and neither should your capital. The blueprint is clear. Minimize dead time, maximize reinvestment, and audit your opportunity costs daily. If you can increase the velocity of your money by even a fraction, the compounding effects over a decade are astronomical. Stop saving, start deploying, build the velocity, master the engine. The physics of wealth are simple. Speed wins. If your money is sitting still, you are falling behind. Are you ready to stop idling and start accelerating? Subscribe now to master the mechanics of the 1%. The machine-like grind doesn't stop. We will see you in the next deep dive.